What's up, guys? London here, getting at you with a little bit of perspective knowledge, and I'm actually headed back to the house right now. I am just underneath an underpass, and I had a really interesting idea and kind of a concept that I wanted to share, and it's kind of about, okay, so everybody's heard fight or flight, right? And this is about learned helplessness, which is the third. You have fight, flight, and then you have, obviously, like if you have light and dark, you have to have gray. You have to have a mix. You have to have something that is in the middle ground. So now what learned helplessness is essentially, it's the mix of the two. It's like you have your sympathetic nervous system, which is the one that helps you fight, and your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the one that would tell you to run. And the best way to think about it is liken it unto getting into a car, stepping on the gas and holding the brake. You know, you step on the gas and you know, it's peeling out. There's a lot of stuff going on, and then you're holding the brakes, but you're not going anywhere. So all that energy that is being exerted by the sympathetic nervous system is being absorbed by the parasympathetic nervous system, and you're frozen, holding still. And there was a guy who just recently discovered this, and he did it observing like deer in the wild being captured by like predators. And it's, you know, it's a deep part in your brain, like in your amygdala or something, and deep, you know, the deeper brain, like I think there's 3 tiers. It's like one of the first natural instinct ones. And it's like, if you've ever seen videos of like mountain goat, or I think it's just goats in general, is like if you scare them or startle them, their legs go stiff. They get stiff legs and they're rigid, and you know, they can't move. And he likened it to like deer, because when they would get hit, just tagged or touched by a predator, they froze, they held still, you know. And through evolution, you know, maybe the predator was like, ah, you're not moving, you know, whatever, you know, you're boring. Or, you know, maybe like with grizzly bears, like I'm from Alaska, so, you know, it's common knowledge that if you get mauled by a grizzly bear, you just hold still, play dead. And it might, you know, drag you off, and bears like to throw stuff on you because they like rotting meat, and they walk away for months. So, you know, it'd be like the deer would get drug off, left, and then it would have a chance to get up and run again. This is important because they're, you know, like another example would be somebody who grows up in like a domestic violence home situation where, you know, the kids experience it at a young age where, you know, they see mom and dad fighting, you know, just lashing out at each other, and they can't do anything about it, but they still impact them just as much. And that carries on into their adulthood. I mean, it manifests in their physical bodies. Like their peripheral nervous system is the body. It is the traces of your experiences. It's why your body looks the way it looks. It's why it feels the way it feels. It's because it's all of your past experiences. So if you try to overcome this challenge by staying in your head and thinking and talking, that's all declarative. That does nothing. You have to get into your peripheral nervous system and physically do something. I mean, think about it. It's like doing nothing is, you know, I'm standing, I'm sitting, you know, that's doing nothing, but it's still doing something, because standing and sitting are both verbs. They're both action words. So it might seem like you're doing nothing, but it really is you really are doing something when you do nothing. So anyways, I hope that helps you guys. You know, learned helplessness is like the third thing. Fight, flight, learned helplessness is the mix of the 3. So just remember to get into your body and physically do something. You know, don't be all heady and declarative and things like that. So it's London. Peace.